Minds?
He might have got a mute or something. It might be
Somebody
a
y'all mute. All right. Shalom.
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 The brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live lesson. Prior to getting started, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh
Yahweh
Hashem
Bashim
Bashim
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shah
Shai
Shai
Hashem
Hakamadash.
Hakamadash.
Yahweh
Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Hope Free Elect. Shalom.
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 Real quick, brothers, I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
All right, con. All right, and this today's lesson gonna be predicated, all right, on a conversation me and a brother Nahayu was having yesterday morning. All right, pretty much going into reading the room. All right, and right now, a common topic that's been going around Israel, all right, going around the body is what, all right, ultimately purging ourselves, man. Okay, it's a body wide rebuke, okay, going on, man. Pretty much encouraging brothers to put the affairs of this world, all right, in the the lusts of this world under subjection, all right, gaining control over your lusts, all right, and pretty much what I want to go into tonight is how this is an act of mercy, all right, by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, we still good, right? I know the brother backed out. Gone. Start me off with that Hebrews the 12th chapter.
Calm.
Matter of fact, hold that. Go ahead with yours now, Hoya. Salakia.
Khan, you want Lamentations?
Yeah.
Khan. This is the book of Lamentations 3 and 22. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are
Hit.
new, they are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness.
That's right, man. Okay. And you gotta understand one thing. Though the Lord is in a time of punishing, okay, for the earth, all right, and also 2/3, he also has mercy too, man, for the elect. All right. And this what reading the room right now is understanding that hey, we giving a bit of mercy right now, man. This the Lord, who knows? Whatever comes next could be the last thing. You see? Until all hell come out, man, or break out. Salakia. So when we see these things, trending topics going around Israel, especially, all right, putting your lusts, all right, and destroying the old man, keeping the old man under subjection, you have to take advantage of those times, man. All right, get straight out in front and get after it, man,
I
because it
got
could
one.
very much be your last time offending the Lord. Go ahead,
Khan Salaki, I ain't mean to interrupt you, bro.
No, you all right.
This
Hey,
the
Kabal, real quick. Kabal, text Raya and tell him put you in. Go ahead,
Khan, this is the backyard right fast. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. And I brought that out, just to back up, reading the room, right? You gotta know what spirit you in, and what you have to work on, and how what's going on around us, and with the spirit that's going around, how you can apply it to yourself, or how you need to apply it to your walk.
That's right, man. Okay. Hey, um, Azaria, get it in Revelations where the Lord say He gonna come with His reward, man. Okay. Because Jake gotta understand everything that we do is being written down, all right, and given unto the Lord, man. The angels are writing every single thing we doing down, so it's important, all right, that we using this grace period, all right, as a time to get ourselves right. You see, purging ourselves of the world, man, purging ourselves of wickedness. Okay? It's easy to get caught up in the world and forget, all right, we have a mission. But that's why we have the leadership, the apostles, the elders, all right, brothers that been in the truth for a while, okay, to remind us of these things. You know, these are spiritual reminders in which the Lord is sending through the the rankings to brothers, man. Okay, but because contrary to popular belief, man, it's about to get real hectic. Okay, sooner than when we think, and you may not have time, all right, to put your lusts under subjection in that day, man. Go ahead with that Hebrews, all right?
You wanted 5, huh? Hebrews 12 and 5.
Let me turn to it right quick. Yeah, start at 5 and go down.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, starting at verse 5. It says, "And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him."
That's right. Okay, and we coming into the times of the end, man. All right, it's not time to get weak-hearted, getting your emotions, all right, from being rebuked. You see, it says, and faint not when thou art rebuked, man. All right. To faint means to basically give up. You see, hey, take that on the chin, all right, because 10 times out of 10 is something true being spoken about you, man. And the Lord is using, all right, his men to tell you that. The Lord is not going, I always say this, bro. The Lord not going to open the sky and say, hey, Kaliah, hey, Deshaya, all right, you need to stop that. Now it can be done, but we understand, all right, through the order of things that the Lord be using the men of the Lord, man. All right. Brothers to pretty much what? All right, put you on, man, put you on game. You see? But nevertheless, it says, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord. All right, so neither despise it, man. When you're chastening, hey, take that of good courage, man. Okay? Because that's the Lord showing you mercy. All right, he's giving you enough mercy to say, all right, I'm gonna let you know what you're doing wrong, and I'm gonna give you time, all right, to pretty much fix it. Okay? Keep going out. Hey, and hold on deck. One of you brothers, Proverbs 13 and 24. Go ahead.
Verse 6, Hebrews 12 and 6, it says, "For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth."
That's right, man. So the chastisement is an act of love. Okay, the rebuke is an act of love. All right, this world basically looks at rebuke and chastisement as an act of hatred or act of disdain or dislike. Okay, but you got to remember that this world is soft. You see, everybody is ruled by their emotions. All right, Jake them been brought up by women. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, for the leadership, the apostles, the elders. Okay, to set the structure in which how it was before. All right, scriptures tell you to do what, man? Gird up your loins like a man. You see, but it says whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. And sometimes love is hard too, man. There's a phrase in the world called what? Tough love. You see? Tough love, all right, equates to a person going through something strenuous, all right, in order to learn a lesson. All right? And that's what the Lord be doing with us, man. Okay? Now go ahead and get that precept that I called for, and we're gonna come back to that, brother.
I got it. This Proverbs 13 and verse 24, it says, "He that spared his rod hated his son, but he that loveth him chasten him betimes."
That's right, man. Hey, and that's how the Lord is dealing with us, man. He's chastening us betimes. Okay. Hey, and which is gonna go into it furthermore in that Hebrews. All right, it's gonna get to it furthermore where it says, he that spared his son the rod hated his son. All right, and who did the Lord spared the rod? Esau, Edom, first and foremost, and those that walk in his likeness, man. 2/3. All right. Before we continue, look like you have something, huh, Azaria?
I got some as well.
Con, I got that. I got that phrase "tough love" in the AI overview.
Go ahead with it.
It said tough love is the practice of treating someone harshly, sternly, or with strict boundaries, with the ultimate goal of helping them in the long run. It usually involves withholding support or enforcing consequences to discourage bad habits and foster personal responsibility.
Hey, that's beautiful. All right. You want to say something on it?
Yeah, it
Go ahead.
really, it's a good thing that the Lord do chasten us, because if he never chasten us, how will we get any better? We done picked up so many bad habits here in Babylon that it got to be chastened out of us, or else we'll bring that into the kingdom. You got it out.
Yeah, in which we know, all right, that's not going to happen. All right. You won't have niggas in the kingdom. And I mean that in a derogatory standpoint. All right. You won't have Jake acting like niggas. All right. Eve acting like harlots. Okay. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans acting as degenerates. You're not going to have that. So it's important that we be purged on this side, man. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Con. This in that same verse, that Proverbs 13 and 24, but I had got that word B times, and it goes into Shachar. It's H7836. It says to seek early, earnestly, look early, diligently for, and when you go into the Strong's definitions, it says to inquire early. So when the Lord chasten us, he chasten us early. He don't let us, get too far into the wickedness and then he chasten us. No, he chasten us early so we could see what we're doing ahead of time so we could stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's a blessing.
That's right. Yeah, it's a blessing, bro. That's why I told you, which we about to finish that out in the book of Hebrews, okay? That to despise not the chastening of the Lord, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc. Hey, and somebody hold on deck for me. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Go ahead, Doc.
This Hebrews 12. I'm gonna start at 6 again. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Question mark.
That's right, man. Hey, the Lord is dealing with us as if we are his sons, man, which we are. Okay, according to the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, around the 16th verse. You see? So the Lord is instructing us, all right, by way of chastening, okay, edifying, right? It's not gonna always be, all right, Jake getting built up through the scriptures and that. Nah, it's a balance to it, man. All right. You have to be purified, which we're gonna get off into that. Okay. But nevertheless, hey, Jake have to go through that process, man. It's the only way. It's like a rite of passage. You see? Keep going, Doc.
Gone. It says, but if
And real
ye
quick, all right, because that made me think of something when I said a rite of passage. Jake, you can't be one of the Lord's sons, all right, without going through no pain, man. All right. As the worldly saying go, no pain, no gain. Okay. We all have to go through that fire. The elect have to go through that fire. Okay, one way or the other. You see, hey, that brother Cabal got a saying. He say, "How it go out? How your saying go?" You heard me?
So which one? Yeah, which
When,
one? Cause I said
when
a
you
whole
go
lot of
into it,
stuff.
when it say, you either go through the fire on this side or get burnt up by the missiles. It's something along them lines. But
I
yep,
mean, yeah. Basically, I say like it don't go into it, but it's how like yeah, you either lose, be prepared to be burnt up with it, but it don't go into that though. But I know what you
it's
mean
another
though.
one you
Yeah,
say. It's another one you be saying.
You
I can't
talking about
remember
you
it right
talking
now.
about when you say damn, I think I know what you're talking about, bro.
It's one he going to, Jake go through the fire, all right, on this side, go
Like
through it.
die for the Lord, die for the in the it's
by the
something to
Lord, or
say.
die by the Lord.
It's
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I down know what you're talking about. Basically, like, we gotta go through the spiritual fire, then that physical fire.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I
Jake
had
got to
some,
go through
bro.
the fire, bro, one way or the other. Go ahead with your precept. And Azaria, hold on deck, Proverbs 20 and 30.
Yeah, I got one too at the brothers.
Come.
Wow.
I had a before my precept though, I had this word chasten in an online etymology. It says to inflict trouble or pain on for the purpose of correction. All right, and as you've been going into it, right? The Lord is he's basically giving us a whooping. He that father, that's chastising us, right?
That's right.
Inflicting rather that's that pain or whether that pain or that trouble is through rebuke, whether it's through you making bad decisions and you ending up in sticky circumstances or whatever. It's all the chastening of the Lord. Correcting you so you know not to do it again, so you can be better.
Yeah, before you get your precept, I'm gonna get this brother to read that last verse in that Hebrews, and then we'll move on so we can close that out.
Con,
Go ahead, Doc.
It's Hebrews 12 and 8. It says, "But if ye be without chastisement, worth whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons."
You see, that backs up what I was saying, man. All right, you have to be a partaker of the chastisement. All right, to be called a son. All right, to be a part of that number, you have to go through it. Go ahead, I'll get this last verse, verse 9.
Slocking.
No, that
Verse 9.
that was it. That was it, Doc. That's all I wanted right there. Salaki. Go ahead, Nahalia.
con. Yeah, and if we ain't get the real chastisement is really for the elect, like you say, bro. Because if the Lord ain't chastise and correct us, I will just be like 2/3 of our people, which we know who they father is. They're their father, the devil, Esau, Edom,
Right.
right? So it in the Hebrews it said, if you don't go through this chastening, then you're not my sons. And right now, 2/3 of our people is not the sons of the Most High, spiritually.
Come. You want to say something, Kabab, for the brother get his precept?
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to back up the Hoya because that's a good point. I was gonna say the same thing. Like you see, 2/3 of our people, man, even in the physical sense, man. These so-called YNs, why they acting out because they not being chastened, man. They not being chastened, especially by their fathers. Most of them they don't have fathers, say, hey, man, to rebuke them, to chastise them, man. So therefore, hey, man, they act out, man. And we can see that's why, hey, man, the generation, man, so defiled, man, no degenerates, man. You know, and only why, hey, and then like you see a so-called, you know what I'm saying, a good person because they've been rebuked. You know what I'm saying? They was raised, man. They was rebuked, man. You know, but it just show you, hey, man, the difference, hey, man. No, no, the physical sense, but hey, which, hey, it goes to, hey, man, spiritual too, man. You got it.
Go ahead, Nahalia.
Con. Uh, I mean, it was a specific point that you had made. I wanted to get this precept. I don't want to get off topic, but
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
yeah, because you had you was speaking on explaining the precept point, and you made a point about having a rite of passage. Going through the trials and tribulations. Is the rite of passage. Being servants and sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But this is This is Second Esdras 7, and start at verse 6. It says, "There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things." Like we know that city is going into the kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, smoke so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Right. And I just brought that out, to back up that rite of passage. Right. We going down this down this path, down this walk in the truth where we gotta go through, like you've been saying, chastisement, right? Afflictions, troubles, trials, and tribulations. All right, we're gonna continue to go down them, all right, until we get to our destination. But the Lord is gonna hold us up, through the whole thing. He's with us, all right, because He's correcting us, so we're not going to stray off the path, all right, and be destroyed. But you got it, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's heavy. You know, you want to say something, Hezekiah?
I was gonna say, what was that last verse you read, Nahoya? What verse number that was?
I believe it was verse 9.
Oh, okay. Can you get 8? Is that 18? Verse 18?
Con. Verse 18, it says, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide."
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to say, because he was kind of on the topic of, around the way where I was gonna pick up a precept, but you know, we're gonna go through hell within the truth. You know what I'm saying? A part of like what the brothers are talking about of this hell is the chastising of the Lord, man, the perfecting of our spirits, so we can get the receiving or receive the kingdom of heaven. But you got it.
Yeah, and pretty much, what I was gonna say. I was dialoguing, all right, with the leadership, all right, with a couple brothers from the leadership, last Saturday, right, and hey, the elder Yagana made a beautiful point. Okay, hey, this process of rebuke, okay, whether it's some shit that Jake go through on a personal level, or if it's being brought before a camp, whatever the case may be, all right, it's important that happen because that kills pride, man. All right, a man that has not been rebuked, his pride, all right, will grow. Jake gonna get the big head in a sense. All right, so the Lord does a beautiful job of how could I say, um, putting everybody on a same level, man. As far as when it come down to this truth, we all got dirty draws, you know, and that's why the elder always say, if you're not going through something, hey, you need to, like the precept you brought out in Second Corinthians, check and see if you in the faith, man. All right, because it's we gonna have to go through something, bro. It's impossible to reach the kingdom of heaven without going through something. Go ahead, Kabak.
Yeah, I want to back you up, bro. 'Cause sometimes they man be for growth's sake too. That we gotta
That's what
grow.
it's all about.
Cause sometimes they man, yeah. Cause sometimes they man, we'll be in the flesh to where we be stagnant, man. All we think, hey, we good. But now, man, it's always room to grow. And all faith, man, all for you to grow, man, you gotta be rebuke on it, man, for you to grow. Cause there's always room to grow, man. Hey, man, we can't go far enough in this truth. You got it.
Yeah, the best kind of student, all right, is a student that's willing to learn, man. All right. That's why I tell you in the book of Sirach, I believe it's the 11th chapter, all right, where it goes into pretty much, Jake coming into the understanding, all right, when it tell you get to a man's step B times, roughly paraphrasing.
I
But
had that. Is
come,
6, chapter 6.
chapter 6. Hey, you could really bring it out, bro. I want to touch on a particular point right there. Let me see where I want you to start at.
Like
Um,
30, what, 30, 32, 33.
yeah, yeah. Come, that's it.
Verse, this is Sirach 6 and 32. It says, "My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Hit the next verse and I'm gonna stop you.
Con, verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise.
That's right, man. Okay, you have to love to hear, and sometimes the things that you hear, you're not gonna, always like it, man. But you learn to love it. You see, because you understand that the things in which brothers are rebuking you on, or just overall critiquing you about, is actually to help you. You know, brothers not telling you nothing in his truth to get on you for nothing, so to say. All right. I was about to say hurt your feelings, but sometimes Jake feelings need to be hurt, man. All right. This is a business. It's not a playground. This is the Lord's business. All right. Our feelings are nothing but feelings, man. Okay. Which we gonna love it in the kingdom. We're gonna be like, damn, I really needed to learn that lesson. Jake not gonna be worrying about, man, that brother said, I need to stop going out so much. Jake not gonna worry about that in the kingdom. You see? So it's important that we take these things right now. Take that chastisement, man, and also put the necessary effort into changing whatever it is, man. One of y'all have, go ahead, Judah Kazak. You got it.
Yeah, there's a quick precept to back you what you just said. Is Proverbs 27:5. It says, "Open rebuke is better than secret love."
Hey, that speaks for itself. You want to say something on it?
Just like you said, bro, speak for yourself. That's the best formula of you getting the truth. Being rebuked, because it helps you. As a Israelite man, bro. Because you don't get rebuked, bro. You just a 2/3 nigga, bro. You got it out.
Go ahead, Hezekiah.
I wanted to got a precept to back you up, brother. This is Sirach 20 and verse 1. It says that there is a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise. You wanted to speak on it real quick?
Yeah. Man. Hey, really, no reproof is comely, man. All right, because you've been critiqued on something in which you have either made a habit, all right, or something that you need to change. You see, Jake be doing some shit that is lawful, but is it expedient to your walk? Is it expedient to your inner man, your spirit? All right, and hey, man, that shit hurt, but is that hurt, that pain? Hey, and before we continue, somebody give me that Proverbs 20 and 30 that I called for.
I got
you. All right.
Oh, you got it?
I think Azaria had it for me.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Yeah, that pain is just for a small moment. Okay? Because usually after being rebuked, Jake see the error in their ways.
Right.
And be like, damn, that brother, I'm glad he told me that. I could see where I would have went off with this, man. But I'm gonna let the precept speak for itself. Go ahead, Doc.
I had a little bit more on that.
Okay.
Okay, Salakia.
Hey, and while you're doing that, Azaria, get that word blueness in the blue letter. Go ahead, Doc.
This verse 2. It says, "It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. How good is it when thou art reproved to show repentance, for so shalt thou escape willful sin."
Go ahead to it.
So yeah, man. The first scripture told you, man, there's a reproof that's not comely. Hey, man. When you coming into the body, you crossing over, there's all kinds of things that's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And that you basically, have to get corrected on. But it may not come off as, a feel good, or, because people are exposing things about yourself, right, that you have to correct, man, when you're stepping over, right? And then when you go to verse 3, it basically tells you that when you are reproved, right, to show yourself to repentance, which basically meaning to change yourself, right, for betterment, right, for your own self, is going to keep you from what? For willful sin, man, which is really going to get you kicked out the body, you know. But you got it.
Shit, ultimately killed.
Yep.
All right, when you leave the hedge, all right, the tower, when you leave this hedge, man, you're gonna be bitten by a snake. Scriptures tell you that. All right. And you know, the purpose of making this video is like a, you know, a verbal, you know, warning almost, man. Hey, rebuke yourself before the Lord have to rebuke you, all right, through men. Okay? That's important. Jake don't be one rebuke theyself, man. Rebuke yourself. You know the things in which every single person on this screen, all right, know the things in which we need to change and improve on. All right? And you know, Jake be wise to get that shit handled and in order, all right, before the Lord have to do it for you. Because that come with embarrassment, man. You see? But go ahead with that Proverbs,
Con. This Proverbs 20 and 30. The blueness of a wound cleanses away evil. So do strike the inward parts of the belly.
That's right, man. Okay. Which I got that brother gonna grab that word blueness. Man, this was one of the first 10 scriptures I learned coming into the truth. All right. The brother Kaya, he broke this one down to me, man. Okay. Which I'm gonna let you get that blueness and I'm gonna continue to explain it. Go ahead,
Con. This is blueness in the Blue Letter Bible, Strong H 2250, Habara, bruise, the outline of biblical usage, bruise, strike, wound, blow.
That's right. Okay. So the blow of a wound cleanses away evil. Okay. Sometimes Jay go through some shit, man, and it's truth, and it's ultimately to cleanse away evil, man. Hey, the Lord will break your damn car if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. And you know, Jay can put whatever instance they want in that slot, because that slot is very vast. Okay. Jake could take away your family, your job. Not Jake, the Lord, man. The Lord will take away your family, your job. Okay. Hey, put an illness on you, an infirmity. All right. All sorts of things. Okay.
I
But
got one too.
ultimately, it's to what? It's to cleanse away evil if you of the elect. All right. It says, so do the stripes, which that stripe is also going into wound or bruise. It says the inward parts of the belly. And our mind is like a belly, man. All right. Which, you know, the brother, he do it beautifully. The brother Kaya, when he go into how our mind is like a belly, all right, because we, you know, we taste different information and things of that nature with our mind, man. All right. The things in which we read and, you know, indulge ourselves in, it goes into your mind, which is likened unto a belly. You see? So the stripes or the wound, it says in the inward parts of the belly. All right. It correct your thinking process, man. All right. The different habits in which we, you know, indulge ourselves in. That's what stripes do. Go ahead, bro, with your precept.
Khan. Yeah, this was that brother Judah Kazak was right there in that Proverbs 27. And I was holding that too, but I'm gonna get verse 6 and I'm gonna read in the NLT also. Because that word that blueness, right? It went into to blow and wound.
Right.
Yeah, this Proverbs 27 and 6. It says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. In the NLT, it says, wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. All right, and that's that reproof, right? Those wounds, it feel like it may feel like you been quote unquote attacked or picked with, all right, but it's wounds from a sincere friend, all right, and that friend is a brother, right? a brother using the word, the scriptures, the knowledge and wisdom and understanding, to help guide you, through the spirit. And the word is what's wounding you. Really, it's really the scriptures, the spirit. It says wounds from a sincere friend are better than many kisses from an enemy. Because those wounds are really to heal you. It's wanting you to heal you. But many kisses from an enemy is just to take you out. So you just gotta understand that those wounds, even though it don't feel good, it's really for your betterment, for you to grow back stronger. But you got it, bro.
Yeah, the wounds of an enemy is meant to hurt you. All right, it's meant to bring you down. Okay, the wounds of the friend is to build you up. Okay, and basically to show you what a chinks that are in your armor. All right, it's like sparring. Okay, rebuke is like sparring. All right, a brother will show you your weakness in order for what? For you to pick up where you slacking at right there in that particular area. All right, go ahead with whatever precept y'all got, man.
I got some real quick.
Go ahead.
I got one.
I got one.
I'm gonna get this Proverbs 17:10, but I'm gonna get an NLT also. So this the KJV, Proverbs 17:10. It reads, "And reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool." Now I won't get the NLT. It reads, "A single rebuke does more for a person of understanding than 100 lashes on the back of a fool." You want to speak on it?
Read it again.
Okay, this is Proverbs 17:10, the NLT, and it reads, "A single rebuke does more for a person of understanding than 100 lashes on the back of a fool."
Con. And when you go back to that Sirach 6 that Nahalia brought out, I had told you what it take to be wise, man. All right. If you wise, you're gonna love to hear. All right. So a man that love to hear, he gonna take heed of the one rebuke. All right. And he gonna fix the things in which are being called out upon him. But like it say, a fool, it do better. It is better for the wise man of what? To hit a one reproof.
Yeah, it says
A
a single
fool. Go ahead.
Proverbs 17:10, it says a single rebuke does more for a person of understanding than 100 lashes on the back of a fool.
That's right, because the fool will never get it, man. Okay? It's senseless to keep whipping a fool, because he gonna wax worse and worse and worse. And that's why, hey, in the grand scheme of things, that's why the Lord got a factory reset 2/3. All right? The scriptures tell you that's what that is. Isaiah, the 1st chapter. Why should I stricken ye any more? All right? Only the wise are gonna hear the reproof and rebuke of the Lord, man, and change their ways. And it's just, in the likeness of that particular scripture that brother just brought out, man. Okay? Now, hold on deck for me. Sirach 2 and 1 through 5.
I will hold on that, bro.
Con.
You could get it. They still had more in that chapter 6 too, but it's all.
Oh yeah, we got more in that. Go ahead. That I think Cabal, you had something.
Yeah, kind of got one.
Go ahead.
All right, it's Proverbs chapter 18, verse 17. He that is first in his own cause seem him just, but his neighbor coming and searches him. And basically, I got that scripture because that's why rebuke from a brother is needed. Because if you don't get rebuked by a brother, you just think you're right. You don't think nothing wrong with you, man. You don't think you have no room to grow. But now I said his neighbor would say a brother is gonna come and search you out, man. Show you, hey man, what you lacking in, you know what I'm saying? Or what you messing up on, or what you're not doing right. That's what a brother is for, because hey man, we all here so we can make it on chariot, man. And by us doing that, man, we got rebuke each other, man. So hey man, we could grow. Or so we can, hey man, fix the things we need to fix, man. To get back in order in the camp. You got it.
Yeah, the Elder Yaganah always say, man, just as important as it is for us to reach our own salvation, it's important to what? Help each other out too. We gotta help each other get on the chariots, man. So what that entails, a rebuke, man. Okay, and also, you know, building up too, because that's another important process of rebuke. All right, you don't just keep rebuking a man and don't build him up too. All right, hey, that's extremely important. Go ahead, Kabal.
Yeah, like basically, like, yeah, brothers ain't got rebuked because you did something wrong. It's the fact that, hey, man, they want you to grow even more. You got more potential in yourself, man.
Right.
Cause I said earlier, man, in the flesh, hey, you'll be stagnant, man. You know, sometimes, hey, man, we might get stagnant and think, hey, man, we good. All the things that we doing right now, but now, man, it's always room to grow, move, room to, hey, man, to improve it, man. You got it.
Yeah, Jake get content with the things in which you know, come with bringing the word out, making your body a living sacrifice. Jake think just because they go out on the block and do videos that they gonna be saved, man. All right. Nah, we have to continue until, hey, Yahushua says it's over with, man. It says those that strive unto the end. Okay, you have to continue unto the end, man. All right. Not get content on the things in which we do on this side. Hey, I think you had like that post a mock on Instagram of Apostle Tahar talking about how, you know, it's not written in stone that he make it, man. It's not written in stone that none of us make it. Okay? And that's him rebuking himself right there. That's heavy. Showing him exactly what you just said, Kabal. There's always room to grow, always room to excel, man. You know, you want to say something?
Yeah, I had a precept.
Gone. We gonna drop that Sirach 6, unless it's a specific point that you want to know. You good? Khan, go ahead, Ahmad.
God, this is Philippians 2:12. And it says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and tremblance." And pretty much, you know, or you were gonna say something?
Nah, go ahead, talk.
Because you know, even though we gotta take heed to the rebukes and all that, but we also gotta have that fear and tremblance, you know, to work out our own salvation, you know, because if you're not doing nothing and you don't have that fear of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the drive to help you do that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be just chilling and not having a fear, you know. We're supposed to work out our own salvation, you know, see what we gotta do to change and get better, you know.
Yeah, the only way you can worship the Lord is to have fear. There's no other way around it. All right? In which that fear is not just going into, oh my, that's God. Nah, it's all right, more or less a respect thing, man. Okay? Hey, fearing in the fact damn, it's in a, I'm gonna find it. Go ahead and say what you about to say, Deshai. I'm gonna find the scripture. I'm gonna bring it out, backing you up.
Nah, you got it, bro. I was just gonna say that it speaks about what it says is I forgot how it go. Something about the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
backing up that brother of when you that's the start of it, man. You have to be in the fear of the Lord, man. But you got it.
Con. That's how the Lord give you all the different breakdowns and shit, man. All right? The fear of the Lord is going to make you change. All right? The fear of the Lord is going to go back to exactly what we're going into this lesson about, rebuking yourself. Hey, even rebuking brothers. If you fear the Lord, hey, you gonna rebuke brothers that's, you know, kind of doing wrong, bro. You're not just going to allow that brother to go off and go astray.
Hey,
Okay?
let me bring this out right quick to back you up, bro.
Con, I got something too. Go ahead.
Khan, this is Sirach 6 and 17. It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright.
Mm.
For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also." You want to speak on it?
Come on, man. All right? Hey, look, we all have personal relationships with each other. and so do other brothers of different states, right? Hey, we direct our friendship, all right, because of what? The fear of the Lord, man. Jake not about to do no wild style shit, man, and not think nothing of it. All right. Hey, we hold each other accountable, okay? And that's something that the world don't do. The world don't hold each other accountable, especially not accountable according to the scriptures, right? Jake be doing some whole other shit in the world, man, holding each other accountable for a damn street code. All right. What's that to the scriptures? Nothing. That holds no candle to the scriptures, man. All right. Go ahead, bro. That was it.
Con.
I got something real quick. Just to back up what Amat was saying. This Sirach chapter 18 and 27, and it reads, "A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will be aware of offense. But a fool will not observe the times." All right, and that go back to what? Ultimately, the premise of this video, reading the room. All right, a fool is not going to observe the times. Okay, Jake got to read the room, man. Read the body. Hey, brothers, elders going into different, videos, edifying videos at that, man. Going into rebuking themselves, rebuking brothers. Hey, that's the type of spirit you need to be in right now, man. Rebuke yourself, man. All right. Because what they exemplifying this specific scripture, man. All right. Go ahead with your precepts. Really. Now, Hoyer, you can get that Sirach 2 for me. There's a point in there that I won't grab.
I had that.
Oh, all right, yeah, Con.
You want me to start from the top, right?
Yeah, you might as well just get it. The point gonna be in 4 and 5, but get it.
Con. This is Rock 2 and 1. It says, "My son, if thou comes to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end."
Real quick, all right. Hey, that in a time of trouble, make not haste. Hey, the things in which we go through on a day-to-day basis, all right. The different afflictions in which the Lord bring upon us. Hey, this is uplifting to a man that's going through that, because it's easy to say, man, fuck, I'm gonna get it this way, or to lose faith, all right, to lose hope. It's easy to do that. All right, but it said what in the very next verse? "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." All right, that's going back to that Hebrews 12, man. Okay, despising not the chastenings of the Lord. All right, all of these things are being brought upon us, okay, in order for us to reach our final form, so to say. And you brothers that deal with the anime know what I'm going into, man. When you looking at that anime, different animes, these dudes have to go through a process of being broken down, built up, broken down, built up, in order to what? To reach the final product. And that's how the Lord is dealing with us, right? Go ahead, Doc.
Okay. Hey, it also goes into, how you earlier, at the beginning of the lesson, you went into not fainting, okay,
Right.
or not giving up. Okay, but it speaks about, I ain't gonna get it, but it speaks about this later in this chapter, which it tells you, woe unto those that are faint-hearted, or that give up, or lose patience, man.
Hey, we gonna get that, bro.
Come on.
Go ahead with verse 4.
Verse 4 says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state."
Right, a lower state meaning what? A lower stature in life, okay? Being displaced from something that had you comfortable, man.
Mhm.
Okay? Jake might see it, the Lord will downsize you on a house or a job or a a car, and Jacob be sour in the spirit behind it, but ultimately it's for your betterment. All right? Because Jacob destroyed themselves, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cabal. You want to make a point?
I would say even spiritual too. You might be
That's
low in the
right.
spirit, man. Lord might put you, hey, yeah, mom, hey, you might be low in the spirit by that rebuke or that chastening, man. But all the Lord doing that to, hey, man, to mold you, man, to build you up, man, through the spirit, man,
Yep.
to something better. You got it.
Con. Because, all right, it's ultimately what? Building our faith, man. All right? Faith is the number one thing we're going to need in these end times. All right? And the Lord is getting us familiar with, all right, losing things and depending on him. All right? And not just losing because the Lord is a just balance. He also give too, and recognizing the things in which we have been given by him. All right? Go ahead with verse 5, and you could jump down to 12 to 14. Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, "For gold is tried in the fire,
Mm-hmm.
and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity."
That's right. Going back to that saying that I was talking about with Kabar. All right? There's two fires. All right, the spiritual fire, the fire of adversity, the furnace of adversity, Salakia. All right, and also what? Hey, them being burnt up by them ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, one way or another, you have to go through that fire, man. All right, and this fire is talking about a being purged of the impurities, all right, of the spirit, man, and of the soul. Okay, we're being purged of the things in which we learned here in Babylon, all the negative habits, all right, that we have been taught by Esau Edom. Okay, and ultimately coming back into our heritage, into this truth, man. All right, go ahead. I'll jump to verse 12.
Before I jump, bro, I got this real quick to back up
Yep,
what you said.
go ahead.
This the book of Zechariah, chapter 13. I'm gonna start at 8.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It says, "And it has come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And
Go
I will
into it.
which all that land really is talking about in America. Okay, we know 2/3 our people have to be destroyed on this side. Okay, as you were speaking about with that physical fire, man. Okay, but it said the third shall be left therein. For what? Okay, it's gonna explain it in the next verse. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call upon my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God." Okay, of backing up that point we just brought out in that Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. Okay, that when it speaks about gold is gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, man. That spiritual fire. Okay, that's the third that the which is consists of the elect. Okay, that the Lord is bringing through that spiritual fire, man, instead of that physical. What you got it?
Yeah, and that whole process of refining things, whether it be of stones, precious metals. I
Mm-hmm.
forget the actual word. It escapes me right now, but one of those and most important processes, all right, in the spiritual flame is what, man? Rebuke. Okay, that's one of those processes. Okay, but go ahead, jump down to verse 12.
It's a
And
rock too.
we're gonna get a few more, and then we'll be, looking to close it out soon. So, gather whatever you brothers have, and then we'll be getting out of here. Go ahead, Doc.
It's a rock 2 and verse 12. It says, Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways."
Right. Woe going into what? Destruction, man. Destruction to the scary. Okay? The Lord don't deal with that, man. All right? Because once you understand that, all right, that we are for the Lord, that nobody can come against us, there's nothing to fear. All right? Keep going.
It says, "Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended."
That's right. okay? Those that can't stand, all right, through the rain, okay? They can't, and we, man, in this small time of me being in the truth, all right? Hey, we've seen brothers fall out, okay? I'm gonna say guys, not brothers, because they not my brothers, man. All right? Falling out and shit. That's weak, that's faint-hearted. Ultimately, Jake don't really be having faith, man. All right? Jake never really believed. That's why I say that, because if you believe, it's no reason to be faint-hearted. It's no reason. All right? It's like playing a rigged game of cards, and the dealer is telling you that it's rigged and you're gonna win, but you so scared that you don't want to continue to play. All right? That's pretty much what the Lord is doing. The Lord has rigged this game so well that it's gonna look like we're gonna lose, but it won't. We won't lose, man. And Jake gets scared. Okay, keep going. I don't want to ramble too long.
I'm gonna get this word in the online etymology, faint-hearted. It says cowardly.
Come on, man. Think a bunch of cowards, man. If you fall out this truth, you're a coward, man. That's cowardice. Go ahead and finish it out, because that's gonna go into it, man. Verse 14.
Verse 14, it says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?" Question mark.
That's right. These guys have lost patience, man. They have ultimately lost patience. Okay? They got fed up, all right, with what? Waiting on the Lord. They had a expected date in their mind that the Lord was going to come back, and he didn't, all right? And so they fell out the truth, okay? That's cowardice, man. That's weak. But that was it. Who has something before we get out of here?
I got something for you.
Go ahead, bring it out, Doc.
Cause you kept quoting it, so I'm gonna grab it for you. This Proverbs 3:11. It says, "My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction." Verse 12. "For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father son in whom he delighteth."
That's right. You know, and that correlate with what? The Hebrews 12. Okay? And that's the beauty of this thing of ours, man. The Lord loves us so much that even in captivity, all right, even in our prison sentence, the Lord is still helping us out, man. Getting our shit together. And that's when you think about a guy that's and I'm using this very loosely, okay, when you think about a guy that's in a prison, okay, because what is it called? A correctional facility. It's a facility in which you're supposed to be correcting your actions, right? Well, we're in a correctional facility as well, man. Okay, so when the Lord rebuke us and chastise us, it's for us to change ourselves, man. Change the ways in which we have that put the Lord at enmity with us, not enmity, but with disdain with us. That's what I meant to say, Salakia. All right. That was it. That was it. That was it in that.
God, that was it.
Anybody else have anything before we get out of here?
If you don't mind, bro, I want to get precepts out of the comic board. Bro's got some precepts.
Con.
Yeah, Shalom too, man. Those on the comic board. Shalom, y'all about Shalom.
Shalom, y'all about Shalom.
Shalom, y'all about Shalom.
Con, this the brother Koshab. He put Hebrews back in that Hebrews chapter 12, verse 10. "For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness." Now verse 11. "Now no chastening for the present seemed to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, after ye yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
That's heavy. It said the peak. What it said? What kind of fruit up? Read that last portion.
Con. To my last verse.
Yeah.
It said, now no chastening for a present seemed to be joyous, but grievous.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, after a year of the Salaki.
Go ahead.
It said, nevertheless, afterwards it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Hey, that's heavy, man. It said it yielded the peaceable fruit, man. Okay. Through the process of eliminating, all right, the residue of this world off of us, all right, it's gonna yield a peaceable fruit. And what is that fruit? To become a first fruit, man, of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, to become the elect. You see, that's heavy, bro. But that's what rebuke does. All right, taking it appropriately, right? It said it's not gonna be pleasant, but grievous, man. It is, you know. Rebuke is not pretty. It's not comely, like the brother brought out, but it's necessary. All right. But that was it. Brothers had anything they want to say? Anything?
I got one.
Bring it out.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3:5, and it says, having been a little chastised, they shall greatly reward it. For the Most High approved them and found them worthy for themselves. As gold in furnace have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. So the chastening that we going through, whether it's rebuke or just going through the physical chastening the world, spiritually, physically, you know, all that, you know, it's a little chastening, and we're gonna be rewarded for that, man. So
Right.
you know, you shouldn't be mad that you're getting chastened, or you shouldn't be mad or sad that you're going through these things, because we all on this convoy and everybody, you know, here and the hopeful elect knows that, you know, the things that we going through, we got a purpose behind it. We not doing this for no reason, man. Like, you know, we doing it for a person, and we doing it to hopefully get salvation, you know.
Hey, last precept. Nahal, you give 1 Peter 4:12 and go down to 13.
Con, I've been holding that for you. I'm right here already.
Yeah,
I got
build
one
it.
more on the comment board too. Yeah.
All right, get the one on the comment board. We're gonna end it on the 1 Peter's.
Yeah, con. It's the brother Yaiqua. It's Sirach chapter 18, verse 27. A wise man will fear in everything, and the day of sinning he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time.
Con, I brought that one out. I think you had ended up backing out on that one. I think you was trying to fix your screen or some shit.
Yeah. Con.
Yeah, but it had to come out again.
Con.
You know, being aware of every offense. All right. Hey, walking on eggshells, man, because you never know when your last offense, when your next offense will be your last. You know, and that's to myself first and foremost, and then to every brother that's serving the Lord, man. You never know when your next offense could be your last offense. All right, so we beware of everything we do. We filtering it through the scriptures. All right, and checking it on that spiritual gauge, man. All right. Go ahead with that first
I don't like
Peter.
the brother.
Go ahead. No, you got it.
I would say like the brother. Yeah, the brothers say their lesson on, hey, you gotta know when the Lord talking to you, man. And some say, hey man, Lord, he talking to you through brothers. You know? And we gotta take heed of that, man. Unless, hey, you know, you'll be destroyed if you don't take heed.
Hey, he did it to, you know, some of the greatest, man. All right, King David. Who talked to him? You see? Hey, we all get talked to through brothers, man. You know? And it's just one of those things in which how the Lord do it. It's necessary, bro. Okay? Go ahead. Now,
Con. This 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning a fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
That's right, man. Okay. Hey, don't think it's strange. All right, when things start happening to you. Okay. Most of the time is that's the Lord hinting at hey, it's something that's taking you away from Him. All right. And at the hey, usually that be leading up to a rebuke, man. Okay. The Lord trying to get your attention, get you to focus. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. That was it, huh, fellas?
Con.
God, so Lord willing, this sit down lesson was edifying, first and foremost to the hopeful elect. Prior to getting out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh.
Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to hopeful elect. Shalom,
Shalom.
Shalom.
the Baba Bar.
Above
Baba.
all.
Baba.
One of y'all might gotta text the brother. Cabal text the brother and tell him in the live stream. He should be ending real soon, argue. Yeah, I'll probably tell you just call that brother.
Yeah, I'm about to call him.
There he is. We good. He about to end it.